Libra, how you doing, Libra? Good to see you here. Uh, this is the belated reading from the going from the 7th today up through to the 13th of November. We're just going through that eclipse, and we will be having a collective eclipse reading coming out later on tonight as well. And you'll get your individual eclipse reading on the Wednesday. But in the meantime, let's go into this week and let's just see what's going on for you. The overall energy here for you seems to be like a stabilizing of the ship, basically. I think this is what the eclipse is going to be doing for you. It's going to be giving you perspective on things and to be straight and honest with yourself, basically, as much as being straight and honest with other people. And I guess it's a case of those who have ears hear, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, as I say, I think this is concentrating on yourself, concentrating on how you position yourself. It's going to give you a lot of stability going forward. It's going to make you feel a lot more secure about yourself going forward. It's been very trying, this transitional procession which we have between the solar eclipse, which happened in October, at the end of October, going through to this lunar eclipse here at the moment. And I think this week here is about sort of like reconcentrating, regrouping on yourself, basically, in general. This is that general energy that's flowing through you. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side here. If you want it, here it is, come and get it. That's basically it. But you've got to go and get it, I think. It seems that way. Life is there. It's to be had. It's to be lived. Don't wait for it to turn up at your door. Don't wait for it to turn up at your door. It's got to be lived. It's seeing things in a different way. A lot of people have been having that, actually, and in that position. I think Gemini had it as well. And it's just seeing things in a different way. And in order to do that, getting out there and doing it can sometimes be difficult for you, Lee, because it's got to, it's making that decision and actually going ahead and doing it. Making that decision can be notoriously difficult for you, and it's almost as if like it's a bit of a leap of faith for you, really. But it's getting out there and living it, and that could be just through expression. You don't necessarily have to go through physically somewhere, but it could be expressing things that are within you, based upon seeing things a little bit differently. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence that karmic message. Yeah, the universe is pulling out the way. It's giving you the space, basically, in order to see things clearly. It's like the world stops spinning and all of a sudden we can see what's going on in the world. That's what it seems like for you. I guess it's healthy boundaries. I equate it to the world or the universe is sort of kind of saying, wait and see what the humans do. So they're not trying to put any pressure on you at all. They've got those very good healthy boundaries in place and just taking a little bit of pressure off you so you can just see things a little bit differently. And see how it evolves for you, see how it sits for you more than anything else. There's a bit of success coming in there that seems to be bubbling up there that I can feel. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message for you. You know it. Once you look deep down inside you, you know it. And the guides are trying to reiterate that with coincidences that are around you. Yeah, you need to take off that blinkered, the Libra is all about that, the balance of justice, that scales, as it were. And, you've got to take off that blindfold of saying this is how it's got to be and it's not any other way. I think the guides here are going to throw you a few curveballs in order to sort of say, well, actually, it's not quite how you think. It's also how you feel, and that is really important, because you tend to be mentally amazing, Libra. There's no flies on you, and there's no one's gonna There's no one going to catch you really, but sometimes it can entrap you. And I think this is where the guides are trying to open up the door so you look at life a little bit differently, you approach things a little bit differently in regards to everything that is around you. So and this is where it helps with that karmic message as well. So it is ripping that blindfold off so you can actually see clearly around you, so you can be recentered within yourself after this eclipse. Let's just see what the conversation is within you. They're very poignant, so it's only going to be the word here and there. They're not going to, it's just, yeah, here and there, the words here and there. They're not like, you know, they're not going on at you. You don't have this constant conversation that is within you, because they want to see how you react before they want to give you the space to build up that within you. You know, and they are providing you with joys and happiness that is going forward, and a lot of passion, I think. And I think that's what they're trying to encourage you to discover within yourself. And once you realise that, why would you bother even doing anything else? You know, you've got the Empress card, so it is the unification of the body, mind, and spirit, and they just don't want to get in the way. You've got that moon as well and the earth, so this is all to do with that lunar eclipse. It's going to put you in a position where the world's going to change, where it's going to help you to actually find your inner strength and your inner resources and protection for you, and just concentrating on you and your pathway and how you interact with everything around you. Let's just see how it is going on your business side and your jobs and your projects. This is the karmic message here. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, basically. It's encouraging you to patience. I know it's difficult for you, but patience. Yeah, look at that. They're trying to encourage a victory or a growth within you of a seed that has been provided for you from a long time ago. But you've got to have patience for that seed to grow. And I think this is what this karmic message is about for you this week. It's all about patience. If you can get this patience off and running for you, it's going to make sure that you have a very secure future going forward, very financially secure future. It's really good, because as I was saying earlier on, there seems to be things playing up. Good bit of success coming in for you. Let's see how the universe is trying to guide you, or trying to guide this karmic message. With that patience, they're also giving you that space. So they're pulling out, they're moving out from your life in a little bit at the moment, trying to encourage you to sort of, encourage you to, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, so you can recognise the things around you. They're giving you that space like they are on this side. Patience as well is coming through. It's patience, they're backing that message up. And it's all to do with timing, the temperance. It's knowing when to accelerate it and when not to, basically. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message. It seems pretty straightforward on your business front at the moment, actually. There's a few things coming in which is going to... This is where the overthinking is not needed. It is just a case of doing it. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Exactly. Get into that rhythm and that passion within you, of what makes you tick, where it comes from your inner center. And when it ticks within you, all of a sudden you are going to start planting those seeds, which is going to provide for you a very secure future by the looks of things. Let's just see how these guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. They know there's a lot of things on the horizon for you, but they're not overwhelming you with it. So they're being very cautious, very sort of kind of wait and see, which is this patient side of things. As your passion, goes into where you actually do things. And when you're doing things, you don't have that time to be engaged mentally. So that's where you get this whole thing. This is what this new cycle, this is what I'm saying here. This is really good for you. It's a new cycle coming up for you in your regards to your financial world. It looks like really good success for you, actually, in one form or another. And I think that's because you're concentrating on yourself, which is really important. And basically what you want out of life. Looks really nice. Looks really good for you. Let's just see how it sort of plays out together and how it leads into the following week, where the dust has settled from the eclipse from this week. It's like a rocket that's taking off. There's a real step up coming your way. Yeah, concentrate on your dreams and aspirations. It's all about the stars for you here. Certainly playing through like that for you. And it is, I would dream big. And I think it's long-term plans as well, which is going to come together for you in the following week after that. I think things are going to really start panning out for you in a good way. So I would concentrate on those dreams and aspirations and try and repeat them within you and trying to manifest them within your life in the physical sort of sense would be good this week. And it's all about preparation. It's all about positioning this week for you more than anything else, with a lot of space being created in order for you to see things clearly. So there you go, Libra. As I said, the eclipse reading will be coming out tonight. I do appreciate your support for this channel. I do apologise about it being a little bit late for you. It was supposed to be out this weekend. There will be those changes that will be coming out from the following week, so we can go into more depth of how the actual Astroflower works on the Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday of the week. Okay, so in the meantime, I know it's difficult out there for everybody, as much as it is difficult for us here in the Astroflower. But don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.